to spend Venmo stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparations, 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 check.
Yeah, well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody.
Blessed risings, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that podcast is a local show, and today we're talking about an exclusive Fulton VA dismisses Trump's comments ridiculous after calling her racist. We'll be talking about that and more when we return from these brief messages on this episode of PCP Gone Wild. Welcome back. Podcast where we take news situations and everyday occurrences and how one could or cannot be LP. And I'm TZ Von Savage in the place to be Sucker MCs. This is an article from WSB TV out of Atlanta by Richard Elliott. Former President Donald Trump accused Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis of being a racist and of pursuing her investigation into him as a way to interfere with the 2024 election. Trump made those comments just hours after his arraignment on 34 felony counts in New York City. A whole lot of hocus pocus and a whole lot of nothing about nothing. Nothing to see here, people. Here in Fulton County, District Attorney Fani Willis' own investigation continues, and she told Channel Action News in an exclusive interview on Wednesday that she doesn't care what Trump thinks. I don't have any comment on what his opinions are of my investigation, Willis said. In the wings, they've got a local racist Democrat district attorney in Atlanta who is doing everything in her power to indict me over an absolutely perfect phone call, Trump said Tuesday night. He's referring to his now infamous call to Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger when he asked Raffensperger to find 12,000 votes in the 2020 presidential election. That call, along with the false electors meeting and false claims made by Trump's attorneys, is now at the center of Willis's months-long investigation into possible criminal influence in Georgia's 2020 election. Man, hold on. False this, false that. That sound like lies, alibis, and fraud. Ain't there some fraud charges you could be bringing, though? You ain't got old-fashioned fraud on the boulevard? We can't get fraud in the building. Can I get a whoa? Let's get a little bit of fraud in the building. No, I can't get no fraud, though, huh? Just good old-fashioned fraud. It continues. The comment does not concern me at all. Trump has a right to speak his mind. It's ridiculous in nature, but I support his right to be protected by the First Amendment and say what he likes, Willis said. Willis would not give details or a timeline on her investigation. An investigation sped up after the final report by the special purpose grand jury. While she supports Trump's right to speak freely, she did warn him not to cross the line. People have the right to say whatever they choose to say as long as it does not rise to the level of threats against myself, against my staff, or against my family, Willis said. Trump also inferred that Raffensperger only complained about that phone call to promote his book. There was no comment from Raffensperger's office on Wednesday. All right. So, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? A whole lot of nothing. What do we learn here, boys and girls? Basically, that racist word, they're going to keep trying to turn and twist and flip and flow, and everybody gets a go. Everybody gets a turn at being racist. All you got to do is say it's racist, and it's racist. That's where we're at now. All I have to do is say it's racist, and it's racist. I'm white, and I say so. So if I call you racist and you're black, then you're racist against white people. When everybody knows black people can't be racist against white people. We can't even be racist at all. Did you know that? There's no power behind it. You can't institute racist practices. You can't institute a system of racism. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. Gonna leave you with 4 words as usual. Love, a little bit of love. And leave them. Some peace now. The chuck up the deuces, or you can get the deuce. See, sometimes you need the deuce to be able to chuck up the deuces. You understand what I'm trying to told you? Blessings, be a blessing. Give a blessing, and don't be afraid to receive a blessing. Some of us just won't be able to do it. We won't ask for no help there. But we done asked one time and got a no, and I ain't never asking for nobody's help again. You got to get up out that, people. Love y'all. Love, peace, blessings, and maloha. Gotta go high, out the door high.